She is hilarious. She has been a working actress for years. She is a dutiful daughter, and she is the most fabulous Carol Kent.
Today is the day. At last. I have been waiting for this day since Johnny Poloyan threw that pipe in my face playing Thor in 4th grade. My nose was smashed, my eyes were black. No one seemed to notice. I have been ready for this day every day since 4th grade through freshman year of high school until the plastic surgeon, Dr. Canode, said she's finally grown, meaning my bone structure is mature and I'm old enough for my long, longed-for nose job. Thank God! In Algonquin Junior High School was bad enough. My brother was in Vietnam, my sister's married and gone, both my parents work, the Cubs suck, really suck. The beautiful girls, Laura Schlegel and Lynn Sexton, have long, straight hair parted in the middle, long, straight legs with micro mini skirts. I can only stare and admire them as they stroll down the hallway. Every one a Lori Partridge. I can only hide my big, broken nose behind books in class. Quiet, hiding, don't look at me. Answering teachers' questions under my breath. What Civil War general commented on the horrors of war? Sherman Warsaw. Who said that? The other students point at me. Well, yes, Carol, that's right. Very good. Being ugly made me embarrassed to be smart. My girlfriends, Carolyn and Gail and me, like second-tier girls, one fat, one too big boobs, me ugly. We form our own counterculture gang of no boyfriend types. We hang out at the Des Plaines Library. While they screw around with the payphone and the water fountain, I manage to read every baseball book on the shelf, at least half of the Hollywood autobiographies, and dozens of World War I and World War II military histories. They think I'm weird. I'm always at homeroom during study hall, my face buried behind the book. Koufax by Koufax, 27 Yankees. Beck is in Wreck. Harpo Speaks, Errol Flynn, Truffaut M. Hitchcock, Patton, American Caesar, Battle of the Bulge. Yes, it's kind of weird for a 13-year-old girl, okay? No Judy Blume for me. Freshman year at Maine West High School in Des Plaines, I tried to keep my head down and be invisible. Wow, there's a lot of kids in these hallways, and those older kids look really mean. Read, look busy, do homework, hide. There's one beautiful senior, Jan Kennedy, long, soft, beautiful brown hair, like a little teased up on the top, a small, cute, busty figure in a blue and gold uniform, a pom-pom girl. I studied her yearbook entry. She's in everything. God, I wish I was her. One day, coming down C-wing staircase, I spot her coming up the stairs. This is great. I can really see what she looks like up close. Oh yeah, she's beautiful. Baby blue eyes, perfect skin, and don't forget that tiny, straight, perfect nose. Apparently, I stare a little bit too long at her because she looks at me right in my ugly face and says, hi. She says hi to me. She said hi? A senior? Oh, she's not only beautiful, she's nice. Now I'm trying to put this together. A girl can be pretty and nice and smart. All right, now I've got a plan. Number 1, nose job. Number 2, look pretty every day. Number 3, be smart and join every extracurricular activity you possibly can. Okay, these are my thoughts in my doped up mind as I entered the twilight of the operating room at Lutheran General Hospital. Hurry up, I've got things to accomplish, let's go, my sophomore year is coming. I'm hallucinating because they don't put you completely under when they work on your face. They have to watch the nerves in your face to make sure they don't do anything wrong. but millions of ants are marching across the ceiling in formation. My eyes are covered with thick cotton masks to shield them from the bright lights in the OR. My arms and head are strapped down so I don't move. A very small saw goes up my nostrils and zips away for what seems a very, very long time, but I can hear everything. Dr. Node says, "Oh yeah, that was one heck of a break. I knew it. It was broken. Smashed. I was not born with such a big, ugly, misshapen nose. Even though I know the real story, I was unbelievably relieved. I feel the cold, wet gauze of the cast slap on my face. The lights go out. The tape rips. It goes across my forehead and my cheeks. The cart is rolling me out of the way. Wait. My mouth is trying to form words before they roll me away. What did she say? No. The doctors and the nurse think this is really funny. Yes, it looks very good, Carol. Oh, thank God. I've got plans. So I'm in Lutheran General Hospital for 2 days for the nose job experience. Day 1, I'm in a doped up haze. Painkillers, downers, I can't open my eyes, I can't move, just leave me alone and sleep, go away. You'd better eat something or they're not going to let you go home tomorrow. Some crabby nurse is pointing at some vague food on a tray in front of me. Just forget it. I pass out. Later that afternoon, the Eckendals, my elderly next door neighbors, come to check on me because my mother's at work. Mrs. Eckendal was a nurse, so she thinks it's terrible but that they let me feed myself this awful cold food. She barks at the head nurse and helps me eat a new tray of hot food that shows up really quickly. She straightens my sheets. She speaks to me calmly. She tells me I will be going home tomorrow. And you know, God bless her forever, because when you grow up alone, they were the closest to grandparents I ever had. So anyway, later on that afternoon, here they come. Carolyn and Gail, my buddies, arrive at the hospital via their 10-speeds. They stopped at Rexall Drugs to buy me the latest Rona Barrett's Hollywood, because we need to keep up on Burt Reynolds and David Cassidy's love life. But on the way, Carolyn hit the curb, smashed her pubic bone, and wiped out on the intersection of River Road and Dempster. And they think Lou Armstrong was driving by right at that moment and saw the whole thing. But don't worry, the magazines are okay. Now, this is worth at least an hour and a half of talking too loud and laughing too loud for a hospital. And that's what we did until my mother shows up after work. So my friends examine my messed up face closely because they have to go home and tell everybody the gory details. We start laughing again about the pubic bone. Oh, those girls, they laugh at anything. Yeah, Ma, pubic bone is funny. But my mother has a fun social evening at the hospital with the nurses. Dr. Node stops in, questioning my roommate. How did you find that lump in your breast? Well, my boyfriend found it. Oh. Nice going, Ma. She says, Daddy will pick me up tomorrow. That Armin Dachshund, Gretel, is waiting for me. So I'm at home with Gretel for about a week. Plaster cast across my face, held in place by 6 feet of surgical tape. I can't breathe. I can't sleep because I can't breathe through my mouth. All I can do, because my nostrils are packed with the hard gauze, you know, it's hard being beautiful. And by the weekend, my friends and I convinced my parents to let me go see this new movie called Kansas City Bomber. You know, I read in Rona Barrett's Hollywood that the star of the movie, Raquel Welch, had a nose job, so now she's my favorite actress. Seeing how much those skaters beat the hell out of each other, I start to feel my injury links me to these tough roller derby girls. People waiting in line for popcorn stare at me with my big mask and my little black and blue face. Yep, Roller derby's a tough business. A few more days, and I'm back in Dr. Canode's office. He and my dad and I pop off the cast. Don't look yet. The doctor tries to prepare me for the flat, swollen, heavily bruised, red-eyed face in the mirror. It could take up to 2 years for all the swelling to go away. But your profile, look at your profile. Oh, that's good. But I look horrible. My eyes fill with heavy tears. I feel terrible. But not as terrible as when Dr. Canode sneaks around my back, slips some tweezers up my nostrils, and with 2 flicks of the wrist, rips out the hardened gauze out of my nose and all my nose hairs with it. I am in shock. I jump off the examination table and immediately faint. Thank God they catch me before I hit the floor. Let's get out of here before he does something else to me. Then I faint again, going down in the elevator. My dad catches me before my knees buckle. But look, I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to start sophomore year. I can't wait to go back to high school where no one believed me that I was going to get a nose job. The cafeteria is abuzz. Carol Kent got a nose job. Told ya, at last, I've got plans.